Hi, hello students, myself Mahesh. Okay, welcome to Bapuji NEET and JEE Academy. So we know that in the previous session we were discussing about gynoecium, means the female reproductive part of the flower, and the unit of the gynoecium, that is the pistil or carpel, right? So in the previous session we were discussing up to the ovule part. Okay, so ovule it is also called as megasporangium, right? So ovule ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೊರಾಂಜಿಯಂ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, right? So today in this session we were discussing about the process of megasporogenesis, right? So ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರೋಜೆನೈಸಿಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತೇಳಿ. ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು ಓವ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತೇಳಿ. ಓವ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೊರಾಂಜಿಯಂ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಯೂಸುವಲಿ ಓವ್ಯೂಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಗೆಮೆಟೋಫೈಟ್, ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಮ್ಮ? 1 embryo sac, right? So that is called as adake mono, that means that gametophyte which is developing from the single megaspore, hence that is called as monosporic development of embryo sac, right? Yes. So in the young ovule, right? So ovule it is also called as megasporangium. In the young ovule means, okay, ovule young stage ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ it is made up of the nutritive cells, that means it is called as nucellar cells, right? That is called as nucellar cells. Okay, and one of the cell which is present towards the micropylar end, the one of the cell, okay, which is present towards the micropylar end means through which pollen tube is enters, that is called as a micropylar region. Okay, there is a opening of the ovule, that is called as micropylar opening. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಓವ್ಯೂಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ಯಂಗ್ ಓವ್ಯೂಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ ಏನೈತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕಂಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಮಿನೆಂಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಸೆಲ್. One of the cell in the ovule, nucellar cell in the ovule is a larger cell which containing the dense cytoplasm, which containing the dense cytoplasm. ಇದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಸೈಟೋಪ್ಲಾಸಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, which containing the dense cytoplasm and which having a prominent nucleus, means conspicuous nucleus. Okay, which having one of the large prominent nucleus. Okay, that a large cell which containing the dense cytoplasm and prominent nucleus, so which is developing into, or it is differentiating into one of the important cell which undergo the megasporogenesis, that is called as megaspore mother cell. That is differentiating into which cell amma? Megaspore mother cell. Is it clear or not? Okay, yes. So what is the function of megaspore mother cell? Edak bek megaspore mother cell? That megaspore mother cell which produces the megaspore tetrad. Okay, that megaspore mother cell which undergo meiosis to produces megaspore, haploid megaspore through the meiosis. Okay, through which division amma? Through meiosis. Okay, that process it is called as the development and formation of megaspore from megaspore mother cell through meiosis, that is called as megasporogenesis. Is it clear or not? Okay, yes. What is megasporogenesis? Megaspore mother cell which undergo meiosis. Meiosis it is called as reductional cell division. That means megaspore mother cell it is diploid in nature. That diploid megaspore, because which containing the 2 sets of chromosome. Okay, yes, that diploid megaspore mother cell which undergo meiosis to produces the 4 haploid megaspore. To produces how many haploid megaspore? 4 haploid megaspore. That phenomenon, that process, okay, so that process it is refers to as megasporogenesis, right? Yes. So during that process, here megaspore mother cell which undergo meiosis again having 2 phases, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2, and every time cell division meiosis 1 produces 2 haploid daughter cells. Okay, again that 2 haploid daughter cells which undergo second meiosis, ille meiosis 1 agutte, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಚ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸಸ್ 2 daughter cell. So megaspore mother cell which produces the 2 haploid daughter cell, again both the daughter cell which produces which undergo the meiosis second to produces the 4 haploid megaspore in the linear fashion. Hence that tetrad is refers to as linear megaspore tetrad. That tetrad is formed. Tetra means 4. Megaspore mother cell which produces the 4 haploid megaspore and it is arranged in one above the another, right, which is present one above the another, that is called as linear megaspore tetrad, right. Yes. So what happens, so this is called as what, megasporogenesis. Is it clear or not? But remember one thing, the 3 megaspore which are located towards a micropylar end, the 3 megaspore, haploid megaspore which are located towards the micropylar end, they degenerate, they are become non-functional. Is it clear or not? And only one megaspore is a functional which is located towards the chalazal end, which is located towards the chalazal end. Okay, andre okay, 4 linear megaspore tetrad ಒಳಗಡೆ, that means linear megaspore tetrad ಒಳಗಡೆ 4 megaspores ಅದಾವ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 3 ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಮೈಕ್ರೋಪೈಲಾರ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಕಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 3 ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಡಿಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಚಲಾಜಲ್ ಎಂಡ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್, ಹೆಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಗೆಮೆಟೋಫೈಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್, ದ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್. Is it clear or not? Here embryo sac it is developing from the only one megaspore. Ille embryo sac only one megaspore linda development agutte, right. So the such type of development of embryo sac it is refers to as, so monosporic development of embryo sac. Very most important question for your competitive examination. Okay, that such type of the female gametophyte or embryo sac which is developing from the how many megaspore? Only one megaspore. Okay, such a type of development of embryo sac, that is called as monosporic development of embryo sac. Monosporic development of embryo sac. Okay, so that phenomenon totally, the development and formation of haploid megaspore from diploid megaspore mother cell through meiosis, that phenomenon or that process it is called as what, megasporogenesis. Okay, is it clear or not? So let us discuss about how the embryo sac is developing from the single megaspore. Okay, so that is discussed in this session, that is called as the development of embryo sac. So we know that the embryo sac which is embryo sac it is also called as female gametophyte. Embryo sac it is also called as female gametophyte. Female gametophyte. Okay, yes. So embryo sac or female gametophyte, this is the female gametophyte or embryo sac which is developing from a single megaspore. Single megaspore. Hence such embryo sac is refers to as monosporic, only one megaspore, monosporic development of embryo sac, right. So this is the monosporic development of embryo sac. Monosporic development of embryo sac. Okay, monosporic development of yes, that means embryo sac. Embryo sac it is also called as male gametophyte or female gametophyte, female gametophyte. Is it clear or not? Okay, yes. So how the only one megaspore which undergo differentiation to produces the embryo sac, that is the mature embryo sac. We know that usually megaspore, so megaspore each functional, that is the functional megaspore which is located towards micropylar end, chalazal end. Okay, that megaspore which containing how many nucleus? One nucleus. Usually most of the cells they are uninucleated cell because which containing how many nucleus? One nucleus, and some amount of cytoplasms are also present. Okay, some amount of cytoplasm are also present in the megaspore. Okay, what happens during the development of embryo sac? The strictly free nuclear division is takes place. The first point, very crucial important point here it is. The first one point, it is strictly free nuclear division. Free nuclear division. Sir, what is free nuclear division? Okay, free nuclear division ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸರ್? ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ, ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಐತಿ, ಹೌದಾ? ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಐತಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಬರೀ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್, ಫ್ರೀ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್, ಬರೀ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಓಕೆ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್. ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಓಕೆ? ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಕೈನೆಸಿಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಕೈನೆಸಿಸ್. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ cytokinesis is takes place, right? That means division of cytoplasm is takes place. But remember one thing, during the development of embryo sac from the single megaspore, okay, it is strictly free nuclear division. Free nuclear division means the nucleus is divided. One nucleus is divided to form how many nucleus? Two nucleus, okay? So they are divided to form the two nucleus, and it is not followed by the cell wall formation immediately. ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯೋಕೈನೆಸಿಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೈಟೋಕೈನೆಸಿಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಬೋತ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮೂವ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಓಕೆ? ಎರಡು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್, ಸೊ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್ 1. Mitosis 1. Mitosis means equational cell division, okay? Usually megaspore having one nucleus which undergo mitosis, that is free nuclear division, to produces the two nucleated stage of the embryo sac. This is called as two nucleated stage of the embryo sac, okay? So this is the two nucleated stage of the embryo sac, because which having the two nucleus, that megaspore having the two nucleus in the opposite direction, right? So that is called as two nucleated stage of the embryo sac after mitosis 1. Is it clear or not? Okay, next one, that megaspore, that is two nucleated stage of the megaspore, each nucleus is again divided by mitosis 2, again divided by mitosis 2, that is free nuclear division ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and it is not followed by the cytokinesis. Is it clear or not? That is there is no formation of the cell wall, okay? Here one nucleus produces the two nucleus, one nucleus is produces two daughter nucleus, okay? Such that stage it is called as what? The four nucleated stage of the embryo sac, okay? That stage it is called as four nucleated stage of embryo sac, okay? After mitosis 2, second mitosis, okay? First mitosis ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ two nucleus ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ 4 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ 4 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್, ಓಕೆ? ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ದಟ್ 4 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಂಬ್ರಿಯೋ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್ 3, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್, ಸಾರಿ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮೈಟೋಸಿಸ್, and produces that two parental nuclei produces the four daughter nuclei, that two parental nuclei which produces the other double ಹಾಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ 4 daughter nuclei. Total embryo sac having how many nucleus? 8 nucleus. So that stage it is called as what? 8 nucleated stage of embryo sac. 8 nucleated stage of embryo sac, okay? When it reaches to the 8 nucleated stage of the embryo sac, very most important question for your examination, okay? So this is called as megagametogenesis. During megagametogenesis, how many mitosis are required to produce the mature embryo sac? How many mitosis? Mitosis 1, mitosis 2 and mitosis 3. Is it clear or not? Okay, that is the 3 mitosis it is required to produce the 3 mitosis it is required to produce the embryo sac, that is the mature embryo sac. Is it clear or not? When a megaspore having 8 nucleus, then the out of that means 4 nucleus which is present towards the chalazal end and 4 nucleus which is present towards the micropylar end. One nucleus among the chalazal end and one nucleus among the micropylar end, they move towards the central direction, okay? Andre ಇಲ್ಲೇ 4 ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಕಡೆ 4 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಚಲಾಜಲ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 4 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿದು ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಪೈಲಾ ರೀಜನ್ ಚಲಾಜಲ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಕಡೆ 3 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಉಳಿದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಪೈಲಾ ರೀಜನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ 3 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಉಳಿದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ 2 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಉಳಿದು, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ when the nucleus are organized into particular direction, that is the chalazal end having 3 nucleus, micropylar region having 3 nucleus, and that is the center of the megaspore having the 2 nucleus, then the formation of cell wall takes place. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಲ್ ವಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ the 3 nucleus which are present towards the chalazal end, okay, they are, that means they undergo cell wall formation to form the antipodals, is it clear or not? That 3 nucleus which are present towards a micropylar end, okay, they are surrounded by cell wall to form the egg apparatus. To form which apparatus amma? Egg apparatus. Okay, sir, egg apparatus andre ಏನ್ರಿ? Okay, very simple. Egg apparatus means, okay, 2 synergid cell plus 1 egg cell. Okay, 2 synergid cell plus 1 egg cell. Two synergid cells plus 1 egg cell. 2 synergid cell plus 1 egg cell, that is called as egg apparatus. Is it clear or not? Okay, the next one, okay, there are 3 nucleus. Remaining how many nucleus are present? 2 nucleus. That 2 nucleus which is surrounded by single cell wall. Okay, 2 nucleus ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. Okay, and that cell it is refers to as central cell. That cell it is called as what? Central cell. Central cell it is also called as polar nuclei. That means what is the ploidy of the polar nuclei? That is diploid in nature because which containing the 2 nucleus. Is it clear or not? Okay, and what are those? What is the ploidy of the other cells? Antipodals are haploid in nature, and egg cell it is haploid in nature. Synergid cells are haploid in nature. Very most important question for your examination. In embryo sac, that is the unfertilized embryo sac, in which cell it is diploid? Okay, that is the central cell it is diploid. Central cell it is also called as polar nuclei. Is it clear or not, amma? So that is called as what? The development of embryo sac from the single megaspore. That development it is called as monosporic development of embryo sac. Okay, that usually embryo sac containing 1 nucleus which undergo free nuclear division. That means it is not immediately followed by the formation of cell wall, and 3 successive mitosis which produces the 8 nucleus. Okay, so that among that 8 nucleus, the 2 nucleus they are come towards central region to form the polar nuclei, and the nucleus which are organized, which are present towards chalazal end, they are organized to form the antipodals, and the nucleus which are present towards a micropylar end, they form into the egg apparatus. Egg apparatus it is consisting of 1 egg cell and 2 synergid cell. That is called as development of embryo sac. Okay, yes, so let us discuss about the next one, that is the structure of the embryo sac. What is the structure of the embryo sac? Okay, we know that embryo sac it is also called as female gametophyte. Okay, embryo sac, why it is called as female gametophyte? Because that structure which containing female gamete, ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಐತಿ, ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಐತಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಗೆಮೆಟೋಫೈಟ್ ಅದ. ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. Is it clear or not? Okay, yes, so let us discuss about embryo sac or the structure of the female gametophyte. Okay, remember one thing, very most important question for your competitive examination, that is the embryo sac containing usually 7 cells. Okay, that 7 cells containing 8 nucleus. 7 cells containing 8 nucleus. Okay, so mature embryo sac or mature female gametophyte, it is 7-celled and 8-nucleated embryo sac. That is the mature embryo sac. Okay, and the cells present towards the chalazal end, that cells are called as what? Antipodals. Okay, and the cells which are present towards a micropylar end, that cells are called as what? Egg apparatus. That cells are called as egg apparatus, we know that. Okay, so egg apparatus, it is consisting of two synergid cells. Egg apparatus, it is consisting of how many synergid cells? Two synergid cells, and egg apparatus containing one egg cell. How many egg cell? One egg cell. Egg apparatus, antipodal, the number of the cells of antipodals are 3 number. Okay, so which are present towards chelazal end, and the number of egg apparatus which are present towards micropylar region, that is 3 number. Among that, the 2 number of synergid cells are present and one egg cell is present. Okay, except polar nuclei, all the cells are haploid in nature, but polar nuclei which are located towards the central region, and it is diploid in nature, and hence it is also called as what? Central cell. Central cell, why it is called as central cell? Because they are located in the center of the that is the embryo sac. It is also called as polar nuclei. But remember one thing, very most important question for your competitive examination. Okay, ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಕೂಡ, ರೈಟ್? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ synergid cell which containing one of the important thickening. Okay, so that thickening, it is called as filiform apparatus. The synergid cell having the filiform apparatus, that is the thickenings. So what is the function of the filiform apparatus? They are only present in the synergid cell. Synergid cell present in the egg apparatus. Egg apparatus containing one egg cell and two synergid cell. But filiform apparatus, it is not present in egg cell, but instead it is present in the synergid cells, right? So remember one thing, filiform apparatus which guide the pollen tube. Consider this is the pollen tube. Pollen tube carrying how many male gametes? 2 male gametes, that is sperm 1 and sperm 2, gamete 1 and gamete 2, right? So which guide the pollen tube towards embryo sac or synergid cell. The filiform apparatus present in the synergid cell which guide the pollen tube towards embryo sac or synergid cell. So that is guided by, that guidance it is given by the filiform apparatus which are located in the synergid cells, right? So this is about today's session. Okay, in the next session, so in the next session we were discussing about the pollination. That means we know that male gametes are present in the male gametophyte, that is the pollen grain. It is non-motile, and female gamete is present in the embryo sac. Egg cell, it is a female gamete which is present in the female gametophyte, that is in the embryo sac. So both are non-motile, but in case of angiospermic plants, one of the mechanism to achieve the fertilization, both of the male gametes and female gametes are present in the different gametophyte and they are non-motile. So hangandre fertilization yav ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, right? So that is discussed in the next session, right? So dear students, if you got my points and if you understand my concept, please drop the likes, okay, and share to needy persons and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.